Hi guys, and welcome back to TuesdayCraft. I know it's been a little while, but we are back. But we are not on the TuesdayCraft server, but rather we are coming at you from the iJevin Patreon server. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with iJevin, you should be, because you should be familiar with HermitCraft at this point. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, unless you're an ostrich, you should be familiar with HermitCraft. And iJevin is one of the hermits, and we are on his Bedrock Patreon server. So I wanted to show you guys around. So this is kind of well, I wanted to give you a base tour. This area was done by Mr. Thurston and Governor Ahab and I have been working on things in here for a few months now. So this is the automatic storage system that Mr. Thurston set up. Very cool, and he's got a bunch of redstone contraptions. That's the auto smelter, and he even set up a little village back here, you know, for obvious reasons. So got a little enchanting setup if we need it. So Mr. Thurston was, of course, instrumental in setting up a bunch of farms and things, help us get the resources we need to build our base. Now, before I show you guys what we got going on out here, I wanted to let you know that this is going to be a one-off because the server is about to reset with the update. Probably be a week or so after the update or somewhere in that neighborhood. So we didn't go too crazy, or at least by our standards, we didn't go too crazy. So what we have here is a little community that we built, a little medieval town. Got some different things going on. Governor Ahab did this tremendous work of art here, and this bridge right here, which is absolutely amazing. So I've done pretty much the rest of the builds, but it's been a collaborative effort between myself, Governor Ahab, and Mr. Thurston. So what I kind of wanted to do was set up it's almost in a way we kind of channeled our inner elvishness, if you will. So there's kind of a bit of a Rivendell theme going on, kind of. I mean, certainly it's not, you know, anywhere on that scale, but we kind of had that in mind when we approached our builds. So there's, and then I've got some more, you know, mundane, I guess you could say, medieval structures kind of winding through this road right here. So what I want to do is pop into RTX real quick and give you guys a little tour of the place. Let me just fly up here and kind of swoop in on it just to give you guys the scope. And we put this together in just a few months, so I'm really proud of this base. I think it's really cool. There's definitely a lot of detail. I mean, you guys know Ahab's work. He's always a very highly detailed artist of a builder, so it's always cool to see you know, what he does. But yeah, we got the 3 bridges connecting the 2 sides of the little medieval kingdom here. So I thought maybe what we'd do is just do a quick walkthrough on the road systems here. And so let's flip into RTX and let's do it. Alright guys, we are back and we are in RTX. Let's do a little walkthrough of the base. So this bridge is the first bridge, kind of really the first build that I did for this base. Just kind of started out with this bridge, and we got this cool guard tower here. You know, make sure nobody who's not supposed to be crossing the bridge is crossing the bridge. So yeah, that was our first build in the base area. And then I was really kind of liking the block palette. It might be a little too busy, but I like the block palette for the road system that I used. And this was the second build, this house up here, and it's kind of got the miners theme. So we got the little mine entrance here, and it's a little hard, it's a little dark in RTX, but I was kind of happy with how I made it look like it's, you know, it goes off quite a ways into the depths of the mines. And then we've got this kind of like a storage room here for all the ores that they're collecting and pulling out of the mines. So thought that was pretty cool. Looking pretty good. Definitely was a time-consuming build. It's a fairly large build, and I really wanted to add, you know, quite a bit of detail to it, really make it look good. So, but continuing on, we take this path down this way, and it comes down here, and it splits off. We can go this way, takes us up to the tower, which is definitely more aesthetic than it is functional. I didn't even provide a way to go up the levels just because it wouldn't have looked right, you know. But yeah, it's got this little tower area. Oh, that looks cool in RTX. The glow lichen. It's kind of neat. So yeah, let's kind of get a cool view of the other side of the river from here with these two bridges. Then you get a little bit better idea of the. I really wanted to put in some detail on this bridge, so I was really happy with how it came out. But yeah, let's continue on. And we just added like a lot of little things to try to really give it some character. And then we got this build back here, which was supposed to be, I never got to it, but I was going to put like, I don't know, some horses or something like that. But I just kind of never really got around to wrangling the horses for this. You know, you guys watch my channel long enough to know animal husbandry isn't really my bag. Obviously I'm more interested in building, and one of the things that was cool, as you can see, like the copper blocks and things like that, and in fact we have a copper shop in the shopping district that came out really cool. But they have a data pack on this server that allowed us to use the new blocks from the new updates. So even though we don't have the update out yet, we were able to use the new blocks, which was really a lot of fun. I really enjoyed doing that. And now you can see like the tower is just covered in the new copper blocks are fantastic. I love them. So, and the new tough blocks also very cool. I used a lot of tough and a lot of copper in this space here. So very cool. Yeah, and then just another build here. Nothing too crazy, just trying to fill it out, make sure there's plenty going on along the pathway. And then we come up over a little bridge, kind of install this little river that leads down this way, and ends in a waterfall going over the edge there. And then this building was kind of neat. It's not so much a building, I guess, as it is just a more formal part of the pathway. So yeah, it's really all it is. It's not really even a building, but it took me a long time because I was really trying to get it to curve, and as we all know, curves and circles and things of that nature can be pretty difficult in Minecraft. But I was really happy with how it came out. And then we got this little bridge that goes this way, comes over here to this build. In my mind, I kind of imagine this as like a tavern, but there are no interiors in any of these builds. Just didn't have enough time. Just kind of got on too late to the server, considering the resets coming up pretty soon here. So, but then this path winds around this way. Kind of got the front or this side of the building. I guess I didn't really ever determine what the front side was, but it's okay because we had fun building, right? And then from that formal pathway building, this comes down this way and connects over with this path that comes down from that building. And I love this shade, and the lighting effects from the RTX just makes everything look so much cooler. And then this winds up this way to the bridge that Ahab built. Absolutely amazing bridge that he built, and you can kind of get a scope. Now the render distance isn't as good with RTX, so it's a little harder to see some of the stuff, but you definitely get an idea of what we were going for here. Again, very happy with how it came out. And Ahab did an amazing job over here terraforming and building this structure. I mean, it looks awesome. And then this kind of connects, so you can cut through this central bridge here, and then it connects up this way to this path. And then we have this structure here, which I went off of some artwork of Rivendell to kind of build this building. And then this path winds up back here, and yeah, there you have it, guys. So that is our iJevin Bedrock Patreon server base. like I said, we put this together here in just a couple months. So really kind of proud of what we were able to accomplish in a short amount of time. So I don't know what Mr. Thurston or Governor Ahab's plans are for the reset, if they're going to be on, but I definitely will be. I got some epic plans. I have trouble corralling my ideas, so I've got lots of ideas, not sure what I'm going to go with, but we're going to have an epic base. And in talking with some of the people on the server, there's some really cool ideas for what's going to be done at spawn. So guys, stay tuned to TuesdayCraft. We're going to have more cool builds and more content coming at you. So hope everybody has a great day, and we'll see you guys soon. Later.